Big money is already moving, and the summer transfer window only opened yesterday. Real Madrid have completed a stunning move, Newcastle have pulled off a transfer shock against two European giants, and a Premier League winger is heading to Napoli. I'm Sarah, and this is your daily transfer roundup. Let's get straight into it. Let's start with the biggest story of the day. Marc Cucurella is officially a Real Madrid player. Real Madrid and Chelsea have reached an agreement, and Cucurella will be linked to the club for the next 6 seasons, until June 2032. Now here's what makes this deal so interesting. For months, everyone assumed Cucurella's heart was set on a return to Barcelona. He'd grown frustrated at Chelsea, he was open about wanting to go back to Spain, and Barcelona were even exploring ways to bring him back using their connections with his agent. But in the end, nobody saw this coming. Real Madrid swooped in, and reports suggest Cucurella said yes almost instantly when the Bernabeu came calling. Think about that for a second. A player who openly said a Barcelona return would be hard to refuse ends up at their biggest rival instead. That's the kind of twist that makes this transfer window must-watch. For Cucurella, this is the move of his career, joining one of the biggest clubs on the planet at his peak. But with a big move comes big pressure. Reports suggest he was a player wanted by the club's manager specifically, so he's likely to get game time early. The question is, can he deliver immediately? Because Real Madrid fans are not known for their patience. Now let's head to the northeast of England, because Newcastle United just delivered one of the most surprising stories of the summer. The Magpies have completed the transfer of young Spanish winger Antonio Cordero, also known as Antonito, and here's the twist. They beat both Barcelona and Real Madrid to his signature. Cordero is just 18 years old. He's been lighting up Spain's second division with 5 goals and 6 assists in 30 games, and he was on a contract that was about to expire with Malaga. Barcelona were reportedly using their connections to try and win this race. Real Madrid were also targeting him as part of their youth strategy. But Newcastle stepped in, offered him a clear pathway to the first team and a strong financial package, and got the deal done. He officially joins on July 1st once his Malaga contract ends. This is a massive statement from Newcastle. It shows they're not just buying, they're winning races against the biggest clubs in the world for top young talent. Eddie Howe's side are clearly building for the future, and after their recent cup final run, the momentum at St. James Park is real. Keep this name in mind, Antonio Cordero. If Newcastle's recent form with young signings is anything to go by, this could be one of the best value signings of the entire window. Let's move to Manchester now, because Manchester United have completed a transfer of their own, sending a player to Napoli in a deal worth around £38 million. This continues what looks like a clear squad trimming strategy from United this summer. They're clearing out players who don't fit the manager's plans, freeing up wage space, and, most importantly, generating funds for incoming transfers. The big question every United fan is asking right now is simple. Where does that money go next? With the World Cup just around the corner, players are eager to be playing regularly for big clubs, and United will be hoping that's enough to attract their top targets. And here's a story that's still developing. Manchester United and Atletico Madrid are reportedly in a battle for a key Borussia Dortmund defender. Dortmund are said to be desperate to keep hold of him, but with 2 major European clubs circling, this is one to watch closely over the coming weeks. If United do land him, it could be a sign of exactly where that Napoli money is heading. So let's recap today's biggest headlines. Real Madrid have pulled off a shock by signing Marc Cucurella ahead of Barcelona. Newcastle have beaten 2 European giants to sign an exciting young Spanish talent in Antonio Cordero, and Manchester United have made their first major sale of the summer, with more incoming activity expected soon. This transfer window is just getting started, and if day one is anything to go by, we are in for an absolutely wild summer. Which of today's moves surprised you the most? Cucurella to Real Madrid, or Newcastle beating Barca and Real to a signing? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss tomorrow's transfer roundup, and I'll see you in the next one.